Today na the 14th day of February 2024. Happy Valentine's Day to we all. Well, to you, they celebrate them. You in a distance relationship you get. Well, you know it is. But you get you sweetheart near you. And we can celebrate them. Well, I hope soon I've been get fun. Okay? But one going to parliament today. Waiting they go on na parliament with the work permit fees regulation. We don't do an I don't know if you remember. With the proposal where them be put out that 10 day. Yeah? Even though numbers they not be in the place so. But today we go here in a parliament bar. How parliament address the issue. Lights don't go. Nah. I don't mean no more. But lights don't go. I'm also clock right on a salon. It's just after just almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Now lights go so. And not to take to a camo. Lights come around after midnight. Yes, I just say lights don't go back. Kaki wan April no more. Let me say at least I they pay rentage for the meter. Not saying I want to talk. Now I see lights go. But to remember, on the 14th day of February, Nainka power ship say then go water. I hope say no to the water and so. Yes. I hope say no to the water, but lights don't go. And the lights come after midnight. So you not even 1 hour 30 minutes safe. Now you don't go so back. Right. We dey watch if na car power ship now you don't turn them off now finally. So until the government 30 million United States dollars. And then say Ministry of Finance they frustrate them. So I guess say they're not ready now for frustrate the people of Freetown because car ship and Freetown they serve. They're not ready for frustrate the people of Freetown. But we go back to from God to man. Yes. Because the one way now from Edsa to man in don't go. And I don't know if you watch Radio Democracy this morning. Yeah, Ambassador Ali Bangura. Yes, Ali Bangura na him. If you sabi Ali Bangura no more. Now him in charge of insurance. And you know how I explain the insurance? Car insurance. How insurance they work now, and I say explain them more. I begin think so I think I need for test the system. But I'm going to carry back man. Nothing to say he get insurance or he gets. How we gonna know? I have to take me and back listen and fine. I want to see me get. I know, but salon it's normal. License and insurance. Now in police they ask you for this. Yeah? License and insurance. But the people in the big law no go police. If they get license and insurance, then go say no for go police. So how I get the registration, I get the license plate number. How do I contact? Yeah, and know if you get insurance. Then say you get for use star 9292 hash for check if motorcar get insurance. I try, but however, where you do that USSD code, you know they give you for put letters, not only numbers. So I don't know if then they check them out and they check out and the kind of phone me they use. But when we put the star 9292 hash you send, it is say for put the license plate number. Well, the license plate style you get AIR, APC, ABB, AOO, so things like that. But for inputs, that letters now in all the tick. Because as I see on this morning, I was like, okay, well, I check first by the motorcar. Yeah, will hit me if you get insurance. Yes, along they go digital, which is nice. But not the work. I don't know. In not look the work. For put the license plate. But indeed when you put the star 9292 hash, it ask you for put the car in license plate number. Well, I not able to cross. Because it ask for numbers. And license plate number and letters and numbers. So I don't know if the insurance then they know. For the regulators them, if they know, let them try sort that out. Because I want to test the system. Yes. I want to contact the person in your insurance company. That tell them say and clients don't bang me. That's how they work. I like to test the system. If today, if today it be say it be work, I forget the number and call the insurance company. If it be work. So I don't know how for put the letters. And I want test. Because he said then the honor was a third party and the honor yeah example all. It talk fine no. It talk fine. Because the one the way hits the cat today they don't do nothing. But Tonga self say in try na in our work. Yeah, that I don't know. Now the letters Now the letters don't working Batonga. How much would they pay for insurance na salon? Before, where you go renew, depend on the category of the motor car. But right time don't change you. Insurance don't go up. From December, what I ask, they say they don't privatize. And the one who they do them fitness and all that, na SLRSA. Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. They don't privatize they. So because they don't privatize they, the one the way they did now, then they ask for beaucoup money. So for even renew, it costs a lot of money. Even forget personalized license plates. Yeah. Now enough funny say first. Yeah? I asked last year. Was it? No. 3 blue scan last year. This year. Now this year. You don't say no go salon. Hi. Okay, yes, now last year 2023 January. Last year 2023 January. The price of them they ask forget personalized plates. Yeah? Okay. Let's take them back. 2022 to 2023. 2023 the price double. The price double. Right now, the price. The list forget personalized plates now na Sierra Leone. Na 11,000. Where if na that old money na 11 million. It begin from 3 million old money to 6. Yes, 3 million to 6 million. Now na 11. Let's just say 12 million. 12,000 news. Insurance now, the least one way they get now 1,500 leos. When at 1.5 million, just the insurance. Just the insurance. And the funny thing, salon license plate, even if you personalize it, it's not transferable. Let's say you change motorcar, it's not transferable. You need to transfer into other motorcar. So you 12 million, if you say, oh, well, I just done with this motorcar seller, put some powder motorcar, and they agree. You have to make another new one back personalized. And if you motorcar big, yeah? Now, even if you personalize and a commercial license plate, then the first for you. What you say, no, you want the black license plate, you have to pay for that back. Yes. If you say, what's a big motorcar, let's just choose like a pickup, like Ford F-150, for example, or Hilux, or even the 5 or 7 seaters. Let's say like Sienna, yeah, Mazda MPV, like those kind of. If you personalize that, now, and they force you for say no, now, even if you not personalize them first, now commercial license plates then they give. Then if you say no, na private license plate, I want the black one, you dey pay for her. You dey pay for her. Wait, that person say me I just want to say I get Motokanas alone. The system in Sierra Leone were in the system, so I don't need to go ask person for no. I dey tell you how it dey work. I tell you. But it's not so that one they want to deal with today. Just cross before we part. Now the work permit fees regulation. The work permit fees regulation. Where they in a parliament right now? The big boy in the house. The first term Minister of Information. Where they now na employment. Where na Mohamed Rahman Soare. He been carried the bill go na parliament. Yeah, we can go na bill. Where parliament pass an act. He carry the bill go parliament. And go lay on a table. But parliament begin for watch the bill and say, this bill something and they way not correct. So when I go by when I go correct her, then when I come back. When I go there, when I go do A, B, and C, and then say agree say no, it look like say then Tia will carry it back, not correct. Let's go do A, B, and C. We then go turn back the minister no go. You know say na the big boy in the house. Man, I don't know why he no go, but he no go again. For say no like way parliament they stand down, say who standing down, let them go and go fix things. And elect a clean slate. Where he goes so parliament for just don't agree with him and then he no go. For go pull and they safe, now the deputy na go pull and they. For can go they back, now the deputy. Mohamed Bangura, Bangura, Dumbuya. Yes, the Deputy Minister of Employment and all this. Yes, na go pull out, na can go the back. So the opposition, they say, wait, where the minister will be cow this thing? Where? And say, for be filed, the minister go let the ask and question them. Because the thing when they ask them for go do, It look like say they fast for doing. Did they do it properly? Did they do it? But it look like if I say the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Singapore Thomas, with the chairperson for government business, Honorable Matthew Numa, and they look jam the aid. Yes. It look like if I say somebody, I don't know, would I confused, would I not confused or waiting. But you self go get the opportunity because I go take you in a parliament and play the video for you. Let's see, but they all two that confused. Because it look like say, and even Martin Nima, they tell the deputy speaker say, wait you do so, let not do it again. And the deputy speaker was like, Then it looked like say, Honorable Martin Nima, Iba it make like say na play the play. It be mean not so be play be the play. But the thing come on do. And now wait. Will they take a step by step? And now they take a step by step. Then say then go to Liberia. Liberia they charge for work permits like $1,500. Now in Liberia they charge. But no more even United States dollars them they talk or Liberian dollar. But I am for believe saying a United States dollar. So it look like if I say, you know, say this administration and money. Yes. Then self, it look like say they want look that side, they say, if Liberia they charge $1,500, why make yourself not go charge for work permit so na salon? Oh, go make better money. Yes. So the leader of government business, when Honorable Martin Nima say, no, let's take and gradually. Let's take and gradually. For who go reach though that $1,000, $1,500 now go they charge them. He said because now I make you they see them they go out even shop boy. I they tell you go na then shop then Abacha Street, Wilberforce Street, Checker Stephen Street, the electronics store them. Even the one the way they then at the store them, na can the cow there. Yes. Now they own brother then they count for cow kri. So they make Parliament they look say, "Lo charge the dear one. Oh charge the dear one for work permits." But again, 1,000. But not true if they count 4-5 people there. You don't pay $1,000 or $1,500 for each. For can't map now you shop no more. Where sometimes they pay the salon man self. Inside 1 year, you need pay and that kind of money. Dey. And the post you out, you go for pay and back on top the bag, you know. So gradual increments. Although leak camp are the one thing. Remember the last old one, G Shakandas. Now then be stood up saying, well, no, because of how the way they now, the economy, the global trend and all these things, let government reduce the money. And that time not $1,000 will be the look safe. Parliament now they look 1,000, 1,500. But the only thing no they're not agree. They're not agree. But what two they do first? Let we go na Radio Democracy. I think Cherno na MBDD. Let we waiting Cherno input together. Then me I count Parliament for you. I count Parliament. Let yourself watch and see. Yeah? Let's go Radio Democracy.
Honorable members, I beg to lay Work Permit Fees Regulation 2024, the
For the second term, the Ministry of Labour, Employment and Social Security, they tabled the Work Permit Act, the Work Permit Fees Regulation and the statutory instrument. But for people who don't follow up parliamentary issues, go notice say on the 25th of January 2024, the Minister of Labour, Employment and Social Security, Mohamed Rahman Soare, been go the same document here, na the well of Parliament. And on the 8th of February 2024, the Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Labour, Employment and Social Security, Mohamed Doumbia, been go with the same document here, where in boss, be don't go lay, because in say, the ministry no been do proper consultation.
Yeah, the same document, yeah, Work Permit Fees Regulation 2024 in statutory instrument and the Work Permit Act of 2023, it said they not be don't do proper consultation. So why they be can go if they not be do proper consultation? On a something them want go add the. Yeah? But anyway, not to go take a mo. Na ain't go labor, not to go take. But now listen.
And on the 13th of February this year, the Deputy Minister of Labour, Mohamed Doumbia again, don't go lay back then document here, which the belief say they don't do proper consultation, and all of this happen inside 19 days, where we don't left like 2 days more for make this bill mature and turn to law.
Then we go put them, now then go pull up, then say then go consult, then take 19 days. Wait, now 2 days left. The chief of don't turn. Yeah, if I don't mature. But now listen.
Way be the leading paper here. The Deputy Minister, Mohamed Doumbia, say they don't do well consultation inside 4 working days, but normally.
No, we go carry here with the talker for himself. That left channel. Continue.
When they lay paper na the well, the person not supposed to say anything until the speaker asks him for do so. But the Deputy Minister, when they lay this paper, been start for talk but what they don't do inside this consultation process, but not been go far up on the explanation as one member of Parliament been get for drawing attention.
On the 25th.
Mr. Minister, you're a little late not to explain. Just okay.
After this, the speaker.
He said them back on me, man, what you don't see? Now I make the big boy in the house. No can they because us enough for be in Sabia now. And then catch us say, bruh, you just the talk say, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I lay the Work Permit Fees Regulation 2024 in statutory instrument and Work Permit Act 2023. Now no more if you talk, you commode. You sit down at that chair with them give you. But Uncle, him begin for explain, and then catch us say no, bruh. Chapandi, no explanation.
Honorable Abbas Chengno Bundu been give the Deputy Minister the chance for go ahead and talk about the consultation what they don't do inside 4 working days for more than go with the bill.
I'm here to report that we've had the consultations, and in those consultations,
now 4 days so now then take do consultation. 4 days.
we've emphasized the need for succession planning and the transfer of skills to Sierra Leoneans. Because the ultimate aim is that at the end of the day, we want our citizens to occupy most of the positions that have been occupied by the foreigners.
Good plan, good deal. Forget most of the work them way now for salon people them, strictly left for salon people them. Not forget say we need 500,000 jobs in 5 years. So this one get for help we for make we get the job they need. I don't know if na pan paper or na pan reality. But this particular one, if enforced, because in Sierra Leone we good for pass bill them, pass thing them we for make you look like if we say, yeah. But the enforcement part, na ain't get the problem. Also, waiting at the plan for say the jobs them way for left for salon people them. If for just left for salon people them. most of the one that we can get in shop, they already go out people from their own country. Okay.
With the support of the committee and the entire leadership here, we will ensure that the managerial positions will be 50% Sierra Leoneans and 50% foreign nationals.
So, whose position? Where is saying na 50% Salon people and 50% foreign national? Whose position?
We will ensure that the managerial positions.
Management position for be 50. Then they try for push them to 50% Salon people them. Then go left the 50% for now for foreign nationals them.
Will be 50% Sierra Leoneans and 50% foreign nationals.
But with the kind of issue here, where they around this paper, make the deputy opposition leader in a parliament, Honorable Daniel Kuruma, being get this call.
And unfortunately, except we amend the constitution, certain instruments coming to this house, parliament is almost incapacitated to do anything about it. We are mere rubber stamp in terms of certain instruments, regulations, rules and regulations, sections 177.
A deputy leader for APC, now they talk so. He says that they count the parliament, now for just I concur, I support. Me I go and stamp. He said because even though they tell like say they answer and they able to do something, but let him talk for himself.
So be it as it may, henceforth, whenever rules, regulations, statute instruments are coming to this house, before they are laid, let a cross committee be constituted for them to have a look at it.
Before they can lay in a parliament, let them first go to a committee and look at. Because they can the now that's normal now.
Before they are laid. Because once they are laid, we become mere rubber stamps.
With regards to issues them around this document.
Once they are laid, na rubber stamp, na I concur, I support normal now.
Not a Honorable Daniel Kuruma no more being get concerned, but also the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas.
And I wish to state, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, that I hope the Ministry of Labour comes to this Parliament with this document not later than 1 year today, because I have seen potential problems.
And the Deputy Speaker so. He's saying don't see problem we're going to come up on this document so they can out so.
With this particular document, this statutory instrument that we have now, I would have thought that the fees in the schedule is presented differently, like other than the way it is presented. If you say 15,000 new leons,
so then 15 million old leons. So we don't sabi now how much then they try for charge. 15 million, maybe $600. Yeah? Okay, but listen what he say. Then put they say 15,000 new leons or
its equivalent in United States dollars.
So this one then time per the leons, they not time per the dollar. We understand? So the 15,000 new leons, 9 for pay. Let's say inflation, 15,000 come to $100, then $100 then they pay. Yeah? Deflation, 15,000 come to waiting $1,000, then $1,000 then go pay. The passport tied to the dollar. So now I make then the in as dollar go up, info go up. But this one tied to the leons. Yeah? Now listen, now the Deputy Speaker waiting on your point now.
This position, now the leader of government business, Honorable Martin Yuma, not being grieved for, but in yourself position, now one of the Deputy Speaker being contest against as the Deputy Speaker believes say, Honorable Martin Yuma, they misunderstand him.
If you want to control the regulatory aspect of any act, you should go backward and try to amend the act to see we should not give the whole holistic powers to the minister to make regulations. Go back to the act, it's clearly stated that ministers are charged with responsibility by an act of this parliament to make regulations.
No, hold on. I'm on my legs. I have not. I think the leader.
I think Deputy Speaker should give me a chance to learn.
No. When I'm on my legs, leader, you should wait. When I'm on my legs, I have not referred to the right of ministers making regulations. That's not the point. But what I'm saying is that the fees are unconscionable. Because if you go to a place like Liberia, people pay $1,500 for a work permit. Why should it be different in our case?
You know, eh? Why for different in your case? He said then they charge $1,500 na Liberia for work permits. Why for difference in your own case? Work permit, is it by category? Now one fee for everybody. Expatriate self where they come. Now the same it they pay. Eh? Now the same. Even expatriates we come. Now the same you get for pay. Non expatriate job. Then self. Now the same thing and they pay. Okay.
Why should it be different in our case?
Deputy Speaker, you should have waited after my landing shall come in. But you decided to enter. I only hope you will not do it again. Please, I only hope you will not do it again.
No, please. I take the greatest exception, leader. No, please.
All right, let's proceed.
Thank you very much.
And then, no, you the kawacham. You the kawacham. Low down with 98 then of us.
Honorable Machinima believes say the point for ADPA the work permit fees go up on one step at a time, where according to them this time, member them for focus on the benefit, where then document also go bring to the country.
You are not mortgaging work permits. This is secondary. The first thing that you need to do as Carolinian to ensure that we don't give jobs that are just Carolinians to foreigners, which is happening in this country.
So you know, Usai in the focus now about the jobs them where salon people them for benefits where then they give to non-Sierra Leoneans. Now they in the focus first, and focus on the money it's.
After this statement, the speaker, Dr. Abbas Chegno-Bundu, being concerned, but when the instrumentals will come into play, and this now be the question will be put to the deputy minister.
The instrument would have taken effect from the January.
From this time,
Yeah.
that is when you intend the instrument to take effect.
That was the intention. But because of the procedure now, I think we have to observe the 21 days before it comes to effect.
With all this concern for member of parliament, them we go for do with them document here on the work permit fees, and when the instrument here also for come into play. One question we plenty member of parliament them being get now with the Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, Mohamed Rahman Soare, no been go back na parliament for withdraw or lay back then document here as in a be the person we go table them on the 25th of January 2024. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, Nacheng Jalo.
One for tell Chegno Jalo thank you and Radio Democracy. When I through them make me and you able for hear this. But Joseph, waiting the camera capture, let bring and can to you. Radio Democracy don't analyze. I'm not going to give you the entire presentation, but well, I will see inside the minister, the deputy minister, Mohamed Doumbouya, being come and lay in a parliament, and let's watch small. You don't get an idea now. This now the work permit fees regulation 2024 and the statutory instrument. Let's get an idea. Quick one, waiting be transpire na parliament.
Laying of papers. The Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, with your leave, I beg to lay on the table of this honorable house the following paper. Work Permit Fees Regulation 2024. The Work Permits Act 2023, Act number 11 of 2023, Statutory Instrument number 1 of 2024. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, please permit me to say a few words. With your leave, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the leadership of the 6th Parliament for giving us the permission to withdraw the statutory instrument number 1 of 2024 that was laid on the 25th.
Mr. Minister, you're only to lay, not to explain. Just, okay.
On the 8th, due to certain issues that we received at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security that we needed to address, I beg the leadership and the entire Parliament to give us the permission. So I'm here to report that we've had the consultations, and I want to thank you for that. And in those consultations, we've emphasized the need for succession planning and the transfer of skills to Sierra Leoneans. Because the ultimate aim is that at the end of the day, we want our citizens to occupy most of the positions that have been occupied by the foreigners. I want to state that with the support of the committee and the entire leadership here, we will ensure the implementation of the dictates of the Work Permits Act, which this House passed in 2023. We will ensure that the managerial positions will be 50% Sierra Leoneans and 50% foreign nationals. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, with your leave, I beg to lay on the table of this honorable House the following paper: the Work Permit Fees Regulation 2024, the Work Permits Act 2023, Act number 11 of 2023, Statutory Instrument number 1 of 2024.
Congo.
I don't intend to move a motion for this instrument to be debated. That is not my name. Why I'm seeking your attention. But I also believe in every society we should not just remain static to the common norms and procedures, no room for changes. If that happens, then there will be no progress. And unfortunately, except to amend the Constitution, unfortunately, certain instruments coming to this House, Parliament is almost incapacitated to do anything about it. It's on both sides. We can do nothing. We are mere rubber stamp in terms of certain instruments, regulations, rules and regulations, sections 177. We are mere rubber stamp. So be it as it may, except with the amendment of that Constitution, which we can do. But taking section 170, subsection 7 as it is now, I am suggesting a new procedure. We cannot just remain static. That henceforth, whenever rules, regulations, statutory instruments are coming to this House, before they are laid, let a cross committee be constituted for them to have a look at it before they are laid. Because once they are laid, we become mere rubber stamps. We cannot change it. We are absolutely powerless. By our own making, anyway. Because the Constitution is our making. We can amend it. Okay? But I'm not praying for that. But by way of modification, can we say we have a committee henceforth, any rule, regulation, statutory instrument coming under section 170, subsection 7, let that committee have a small look at it before it is being laid. By so doing, maybe some modifications may be made. But we are splitting it out. And we are elected representatives, not ministers. That's my suggestion, sir.
Yes, no, we are not debating it. Mr. Speaker, can you please give me the mobile mic? Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I adopt the submissions made by my friend and brother, Honorable Daniel Kuma. I totally adopt his position. And I wish to state, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, that I hope the Ministry of Labour comes to this parliament with this document not later than 1 year today. Because I have seen potential problems with this particular document, this statutory instrument that we have now. I would have thought that the fees in the schedule is presented differently, like other than the way it is presented. If you say 15,000 new leones or its equivalent in United States dollars, as of today, this is about $600. It's about $600 as of today. But by the time we come here, 1 year after, probably given the volatility of the leones against the dollar, we'll end up paying $400 or $300. It should have been the other way around. It should have been indicated in dollars or the leones equivalent of so dollar. That was going to be the best way. And I thought I explained this to the minister, and he accepted. I told him present it in a way where we will not need to come to parliament to adjust the fees anymore. Or if we want to come to adjust it, probably we'll adjust that, several years from now. But the way it is put, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, very soon they will be paying $100. Yes. Very, very soon, given the volatility of the leones against the dollar. So I am saying this for the attention of your minister. Make sure you are here with this document not later than 1 year today. Because I don't know why when it comes to Sierra Leone, ours should be different. The whole of West Africa, people are paying something appreciable. And the argument, of course, I just saw a letter presented to Mr. Speaker by somebody. I do not go with this idea. We have been on this for over 60 years now. Where is the knowledge transfer? Where is the skills transfer? So this argument does not hold. This argument does not hold. If this argument is something to go by, we have been independent for over 62 years now. We should have had enough knowledge transfer by now, or skills transfer by now. We should have had that. But the moment you want to make progressive laws in Sierra Leone, you see all sorts of interest groups coming up to argue against it. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I insist the Minister of Labour should be here not later than 1 year, or we'll cause him to be here. We'll cause him to be here. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, honorable members. Please, honorable members, let's consider this very seriously, or else we are never going to progress in Sierra Leone. There's never going to be progress in Sierra Leone if we continue to listen to interest groups. And of course, somebody, I don't want to call his name, he's a private consultant, wanted to inform us about what we should know as members of parliament. This is unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate. So please inform your minister that we are serious about this.
Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, now much as I take into consideration the statement made by my colleague on the other side and Deputy Speaker, we should also take into consideration, we should not be too emotional and put the law aside. He's a lawyer, I have tremendous respect for him. If you want to control the regulatory aspect of any act, you should go backward and try to amend the act to say we should not give the whole holistic powers to the minister to make regulations. Go back to the act. It's clearly stated under miscellaneous provisions that ministers are charged with responsibility by an act of this parliament to make regulations. So are we firing ourselves on our legs? We need to consider that one. Can I land, please?
No, hold on. I'm on my legs. I have not referred. Give me the mic, please. I'm on my legs, leader.
I think the leader.
I think Deputy Speaker should give me a chance to land.
No. When I'm on my legs, leader, you should wait. When I'm on my legs. Yes, this is procedure. When I stand up, please, you wait. Please. I'm raising the point of order, please. No, because you are taking me completely out of context. Completely out of context. I have not referred to the right of ministers making regulations. That's not the point. It has never been the point. Of course, I cannot argue against an issue of that nature. Like you said, properly so, I am a lawyer and I know some of these little issues. In fact, they are trite to me. But what I'm saying is that these fees are unconscionable. The fees are unconscionable for Sierra Leone. Because if you go to a place like Liberia, people pay $1,000, $1,500 for a work permit. Why should it be different in our case? Why should it be different? Why should it be different in our case? And that's why you have these shop attendants all over the place being brought into the country. Exactly. So that's the point. I have not referred to regulations.
Deputy Speaker, you should have waited after my landing shall come in. But you decided to interrupt. I only hope you will not do it again. Please, I only hope you will not do it again.
No, please. I take the greatest exception, leader. No, please. No, please.
All right, let's proceed.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, these are very interesting arguments. It's so clear that I said we should not be emotional and forget about the law completely. That's why it's clearly stated. Mr. Speaker, the regulations, I said, is in the act. It's in the act. And when it's distributed, based on the provisions we have in the SOP, we still have a legislative committee which we can call before it's so late. To discuss it with the pre-legislative people. And 170, as stated, you have to give me a chance, please. We don't approach a knee-jerk pattern. We are people's representatives. I believe in a gradual increment. We know in the sub-region it's 1,000. We did extensive research. And we went in a meeting with the speaker and the minister, talking about how do we do an increment. In the second thought of it, we said, okay, let's have a review, which the minister stated. Section 170, I refuse to accept that we are rubber stamp parliament. We are not rubber stamp parliament. And that's the very more reason that we need to look at the constitutional review and have another constitution where we can debate and have some of this rectified. It's very clear. 171 is sacrosanct in the law. We cannot say because 170 we are rubber stamp. We are not. Honorable on the other side. We are not rubber stamp. I refrain from it because the law is the law. So if we have the document distributed, we can come to approach me softly, or maybe the speaker. Can we approach the legislative committee to have some discussion bilateral, which we have done, which we did in the first instrument, which brought about the second instrument we have used so far. So, Deputy Speaker, I don't think I'm saying they should not come less than maybe 2-3 months they can come. I'm saying we cannot just put the law, we cannot set the law aside. Because it's the law and act of parliament gave the powers to the minister to do regulations. And sometimes when you just levy, why we do comparative studies? Comparative studies depend on how the two countries operate on the GDP. Our GDP here to Guinea is different. Our GDP here to Liberia is different. In how much I do comparative analysis in the sub-region, we have to be very considerate, looking at the circumstances in which we find ourselves. And which I do believe that you are doing in the interest of the state, but also look at the interest of the employers also. Mr. Speaker, the principal point that you have not talked about is the first layer of employment. If you go look at the Employment Act, It's very clear that before you get the work permit, you must exhaust in the act is ensuring the act that you go for the local market, you try to get extraordinary for some of these jobs. And he did mention that you go to the shops, you go to the places, you see these foreigners doing all of these jobs that are supposed to be done by Floridians. Good Mr. Speaker, I discuss with you that there is a problem there which you need to exhaust. Before you come into work permit, which I consider as secondary, you first have to exhaust and see places where Floridians are supposed to be. They are. You cannot be somebody that's to sell in the shop or in a company to be a salesperson. You can't tell me that you don't have Floridians qualified for it.
That relates.
Yes.
That relates to the question of enforcement.
Yes, sir.
Of the employment law.
Yes. So let me answer, then you make your statement. The point is that this is secondary. You first exhaust when you fail to get Extraordinary for a specified job. That is the time you come for a work permit. And we say we are not mortgaging work permit. It's just a procedural process. We are not mortgaging it. The first thing that you need to do as Floridian to ensure that we don't give jobs that are just Floridians to foreigners, which is happening in this country. So, Mr. Speaker, let me buttress your point that enforcement of the regulation and the implementation and the enforcement of that particular act, which is clearly stated, and skills transfer, Mr. Speaker, even though you don't get Floridians when you advertise for the job, and you are going through the process in newspaper and you are given clearance by the Ministry of Labour. After some time, you have to transfer that skill to Israelian. By law, it's also in the Employment Act. So this is what we are talking about. It's secondary. Local content also. So we have two complementary acts: the Employment Act and the local content. Are you saying to be a salesman in the shop, you don't have Floridians qualified for it? So are you saying if I say work permit is 10,000 leos, so of 30,000 leos in new currency, it means you can sell it out? Don't that dish Floridians, don't dish it out? No. What we are saying, Mr. Speaker, before I take my seat, the act is very clear, explicit, that you first exhaust the local market, in compliance with local content, look at where you can implement and enforce before considering what to talk about work permit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving all the space. Yes, sir. Talk about work permit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving all the space. Yes, sir.
Okay. What you pick? Because the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Singapore Thomas, say we money get for the poil as we go. Simply put, we money get for the poil as we go. For say 1 year back, then get for Camo because right now it look like saying a $600, but sometimes just go reach $100. We then go get for P. It want let the entire to the dollar instead of the leons. Yes. Sierra Leone. We economy. Even when the leader for government business, Honorable Martin Imakam, say not stop them, then give him concept in 2-3 months back. For can change them. What are they doing for the economy? In paper, waiting in the try for part. Yeah, Honorable Martin Yuma explain. It correct so. If not we able for implement them. Say, where they want for get job, where you come for get work permit. Well, if you don't look first na salon, look for salon man, and see say salon man not able to get that kind of position there. I don't know how. Okay, na Ministry of Employment. Now then they give the work permits. Okay. And then they get the work permits. So now then back go able to tell the person say no, Salomon dey for this job. Salomande for the job. So we not they give work permits for this. Because we get Salon person already. Where you go able hire. Go. So employment get for work with institutions them. Do we have agencies? Because for make you go challenge person you can for work permits, then if you're able to direct outside to go find that person day, if you know see the person day. Say no go find Saloma menial jobs like those say them one in at the shops them. Because I see some people and they say, hey, now for now they talk about so, but they can't talk on a parliament bangba odi. I see Mary Musa saying a discrimination. No, there are certain jobs them, Mary Musa, not so for foreign now. And I can see them people and go begin. Then we get scholar, they Chinese man. I don't forget which country get that one day. They don't answer them at the market. We then get scholar. Then say begin count the fish there. Na market they can't sell. For Hamburg the locals there. That's a discrimination, no. And they save the job for you locals there. Especially Africa, he left for open ballet ici. The man them flood the enforcement na the problem though. But with what he explains so, it makes sense now. So it for be. But are they going to enforce it? What if man can't put man leg go tibap in shop? Go na Choitram. Choitram supermarket. The one na Kalbatong down by PMB yanda. The one na Rodin Street, the one na by Kutorodo. You get Indian then they. When and then they waka like security that they stores them. There's you get in the. You want to tell me say no able friend Salomon and for do them work in the? Hey, the Indians and Lebanese then. Then the couch them family. Remember, so they try to get 500,000 job. So I feel say we go get her. If we left her for foreigners then. But again, we person come for because I feel to say we forget institution where if we able contact say there was so people them pan work business then they look for because you not go deny person work permit. You deny a work permit, then at the end of the day you not get person for filler posted, but you feel to say salon person the way they filler. So I think say that particular side we get work for do small. We get work for do. We need institutions them like agencies. We need them. Usman, welcome, sir. What do you get on this one?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Triple, for talking me through, and thanks for bringing up this now at the table for a lot of discourse. Regarding this work permit, well, somehow, we must say now we wouldn't try for help, like I emphasize, say, workman them rights now inside the country, but we not go say now protection and they protect them now. But those now ways them wouldn't try for put things in for let them protect. Because them get this big one in the Intellectual Property Act that now like them would they can they sabi one we particular area would they sabi say like would sabi but how do they make juice or pineapple juice or soap. So that come there really come the sense we them will left to una them with day So that then self would then left, then we will know that they do. But that right, they usually not thing we not to all man can just do. So but it's based on our own domestic law. And based on our domestic law, so now we will guide una young workman them who they did for them go learn from them specialists there who they come. So with all that here, we see what the international labor back they look. Then they look at migration. But what the government don't do based on increasing the price of the one they own at the foreign workman, because if you don't bring this topic some time ago, but this finally we don't pass the act now, and that one thing are the most thing we all man they put here now and see. Now where government they get money back, then are one thing, but what you really see now the price of the price where they put on most of the workman them. And then the price where they see them, you as a workman where they come out abroad, where they can work inside there, the price where they put it look a little bit big, but I don't know how if they're able to pass that particular act there in parliament. Because one thing there, I don't know if now the other act who they say let the minister get for go and come back. And there is another area where they not be so clear in parliament. But the point here is government bring them here for let them go see, them go protect, then you will command them. But what the government don't do now again are two things, and more than two, but the main thing then they try to get then you revenue. And secondly, then outside government will pull couple, and then the other one, then they try for help the workman then we sabi for land any work with them where we come out overseas or come out abroad, or somebody we can open factory or any job where any specialist tractor or anything we look sabi work, how them go able for land day so that they feel go able for help their own country. But it's a matter of the company who sells what they get, who they feel say this sense if you sell and give una no go sabotage we own product. If na other side one go even open factory, una no come tomorrow, una say they come on, they sell, then we say they try for sell here, then the competition come. So that's always a company back of things they happen within the country for help they say go get more money, and at the same time then we even see well they push for level command the day. But it's questionable, especially when you see the factory the development where they go and some of the way with the push for them work here the kind of the country with the contract they what they can say then they go do, and some of them they come in the form of a public private partner when are mostly na in come. But when they open now, you expect, say, the man who don't do business, if the capital what it begin with, and based on the type of situation where they go, whether inflation, whether other things, and this they can inside. So which is the final produce, it affects back the common man. So they see all areas now within government they try to do say, well now all in here they do so, we don't for them we're able for just regulate things then. But when the bottom side, now source of government revenue. So they see the Labor Act they see that they say they protect their young citizens them, but at the same time that intellectual property right, we will say them who can't sell you na nasabi, then who they don't sell you na nasabi, then they take back boku money, then pay on a back. Then one day they can open a company now, then will become very sensitive for say not to all things we will give now, because we say don't give now more than waiting una for don't get. So now a balance of either the government they want for let them raise revenue, and the balance of government for fair way for say, well, if then they go with this, we'll get the window for land, we man them that sense of una sabi. So then said we can't tap that sense they then develop with her. So it's a matter of win-win, where in some case it will only be a regulation and strict and say with discipline But in terms of economic development, well, you know, we say we will get revenue, we'll get quick revenue for that moment. But if na area where the person want for expand, say well I don't begin sell now, I don't begin make let's say sugar cane, I don't begin put sugar na this side, but I don't see other partner corner where they grow something like a sugar where this I go transform for make like sugar cane. I mean for me if I go make sugar from them, well I no go there again because if I go expand my business, the wetin dey happen, I dey lost more and more. So it's a matter of getting to say, well, I no wan expand because I dey get this one off. I don't see how this don cost me for pay for the workman there, and wetin me get for get there, and wetin I don look at me business for say, well, I don put this like this. I expect within 2 years. So if they get that balance of business, the government they get any way for look into that, and then una as investors, una will get a look into that. Yeah, but it's all a matter of how government get for get a tough decision. If not tough decisive action, or if not political idea would be help for the development is questionable, but there is always a need for regulation. But it all depends the outcome of that regulation with una growth or one let growth good day, either economically or other method una want to protect una country. These are all things so hope say they will look to. But it's a new thing. Oh, they see how they work up. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah, welcome, yes, sir. Yeah.
I want to say thanks to Usfriend for his own contribution today. Mohamed Conte asked a question on Facebook. He say, you dey apply for work permits because you want specific job bar, or you dey apply for work permit for make you prove say you able or the country go allow you for work. Well, to me own knowledge about this work permit and to the explanation wey we hear from the leader of business na parliament, e wan fit like for say na the employer na in dey request for the work permit. Na so e wan fit say na the employer go request for work permit, or well na you sef dey go request say I wan work permit, dem go ask you for work as wetin you able for prove say na job. I don't know, but the one wey me think though, I feel to say na the employer na im get for seek for that work permit dey for you. That's so I think. Yeah, now so I dey think, but not all the answer there against me. But if you remember waiting the Honorable Matthew Newman talk, it look like saying the employer na im get for seek for work permit rather than you the individual. But again, it's Leone. I stand to be corrected. Maybe you the individual, you get for go for work permit, but you say then they ask you for say who's work. So if I don't know. Yes, Umar, what you get on this one, sir?
Thank you very much, Triple A. First of all, let me make something clear. Yesterday, I not been meant for rain for your party. The reason why I bring the toilet business now because of we talk about the elevator, and it gets something to do with maintenance culture. How we people in the maintenance, government building them, or public building them, or public places them. That's all. I make I bring the toilet business there yesterday so much. But let me tell you, first of all, this is not funny thing. Who the workers are going to who's all the put the job there? We got over 100 to 200,000 young youths will not get job. Never get job. They not get nothing for do. They then just the pass that street the kush and do prostitution. So why then two guys they get kidnapped? They argue each other. And you see, this I think this what they tell you about ego business with African man, I mean at the boss, are they before you, even when you be don't up the talk, because that disrespect, quite honestly, I 100% they at the side of the honorable for government business. The man, when you up for talk, the man give you, now make I talk to, we get uh, 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 somebody for the coordinate that. When you turn up like all they say now, they will give you time. You get 2 minutes. If you want, you can hear you time to another person. So I yell my time to gentleman from Missouri or from gentleman from California or gentleman from this. You can hear you time when they give time for talk. But now the speaker, now for they're in charge of that. You know, the man allow you to not play with your big full self, call yourself so you're a lawyer. And like I talk about them guy. This education with them guy are gonna Sierra Leone. Let God continue for help way. If don't let small, I'm not even trust none of the education they get. Because this not get nothing to do with education, but just in control say, I mean that the deputy speaker, I'm on my leg. No, you was not on your leg. You were sitting down. So how did you get on your legs, fool? You weren't on your leg. You were sitting down when he started talking. Then all of a sudden you stood up and telling him that you're on your leg. Which legs? Cripple us. He not get one clue how to strengthen the economy. He not get one clue how to generate revenue within the country. And maybe now, he don't know how to generate revenue. He said that it's in anywhere else. The MP said the only way a nation can generate revenue is just by increasing tax. Period, hands down. So now we see how that they play the parliament. You get a speaker of parliament, a deputy speaker of parliament, they tell you, say, you know what? Even though we need to use dollar, I prefer you charge this thing in dollars or charge them into Leone to that amount because 2 years from now, we money get for become toilet tissue anyway. So you can even take and go to toilet if you know the water, you APC. Because that's how dysfunctional we governments there. That's how we not get no clue. Because the parliament for help the executive arms of government for strengthening the economy. That's what they see now. Yeah, the executive arm of government and the legislative, and then they work hand in hand now in terms of building the economy. They always talk. We see the speaker, the new speaker. They talk how to strengthen the economy. Things are way for do. Then they count their own idea. Then they push out even though the president or the take out, so maybe listen to. But then they come, but then they are not. When we parliamentarians don't ever talk about economy, when they don't ever argue in a parliament about things that we go build up with economy, how we go come up with domestic revenue. When they don't ever come with ideas or put at the floor ways how we for generate revenue, ways we for try to combat this catastrophic hill where they can come down to me when at the US dollar. It just the hit me, boom, boom, boom. Now we don't hear from them say, hey, charge that way, maybe 3 years from now, $100 could be 5 million. Then they tell me now. Then the immigration people are what they talk about. How many immigrants that will get us and will they seek employment individually? Like how would they now? Outside of company. How many of them? Outside and come out? Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, no. I don't see anybody individually when a foreigner, like how within them country, away foreigners they act now, you go to some, like, you go to some institution, 90% to the facing a United Nations, now non-American born. So how many of them? Maybe not few Indian man them. Lebanese them, of course, because you know what? Lebanese they come because I like I can always tell the brothers and sisters that when they run for good Lebanon. Lebanon they not sober past week. That one will not sober no more. Lebanon are the weakest link among the Arab nations. So yes, the brothers and they come, but most of the one they work is really seek for employment. Now them Chinese, because I remember during the Ebola time we have been going to salon 2 or 3 till now, we had downloaded over 200 to 300 Chinese with them they wear that white overall. They get the lady who they write the name, and they handle their passport. Everyone who reach the way, I handle the all passports them. They hand them over to the immigration. Then in like them and they maybe not skills worker them because they bring them come because we don't get skills institution them for them we own youth them train. So they go for bring their young people. Maybe that is guided up. But for say no more people that don't follow incense and they look for job. We go over 500,000 youth that will not get job. So what the job will they be talking about? And I cannot even wrap my head. I don't know how I'm able to find a way for wrap my head around this work permit for the talk about. To me, like, just then Chinese because now then they bring more people in. The Indians are not to say that much. The Lebanese are not to that much. Or people are like the way why they see with Chinese and they bring skilled workers that can work, you know. So many that thing want to be happy here. They sell another job. They're not getting nothing, zero. We don't over 500,000 youths there who they look for jobs. So what's in the brand? Somebody. I let people around and give raise up to $5,000. Man, that bother me. Because we don't get job to start with. What a job. As they took through construction job or some kind of a plant where they want to be, then financing will not get skills. Employees them that with country, then they import the young them. Chinese them. Indian them now here and there. So really what we then couldn't be talk about this immigration fees, green card or work permit. Really? How many foreigners are there? Even the Ghana will be Mokutra, what do they can do in a salon? We Ghana the 10 million miles ahead of salon. What do they can do again? First the one now within a them mining area where the 60 people go there. Maybe not then they talk for the work permit. Anyway, salon, not that they go no more. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Omar. All right. Ayana Salon. I'll tell this feedback, say, is not welcome. Okay. We'll talk about the work permit. Welcome, Ezekiel. What's in you get from this one today?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the Bra Umar and Wolfswen. And to the listeners. This one definitely for me now welcoming plan. But I think somebody been mentioned and then not to see where the need for rush at the ministry level now, parliamentarians and they stay for go from committee and go debate time and then get for spend some time really, because to be honest with you, I think the highest probably number of foreign workers who will get, unless we neighbor Guinea, not a foreign country, but we get more Guineans working in Sierra Leone probably than any other country. So I don't know how they get not to tea way there for make bang or else then go end up for find themselves again in a little bit of confusion and quagmire mode, because if we neighbors them, because Liberia then they do this permit business for a long time. I get brother, they every year. I don't know how that amount we then call. I don't know like what you been they say AAA maybe in a diplomatic or higher NGO top job than they talk about, because 5 years ago, my brother been they pay $100 after we don't pass now people in hand it say they total up to $100 for like the permits, and don't they do it for a long time, but I guess we not be care because we know they get more Liberians coming to wait in the can as Sierra Leone for can work. I guess now make we not be care, but even this maybe now because then they see Indians and now they shop, you know, at a higher rate. Now make now all man they press for waiting for do this. But the Gambia don't they do unto Sierra Leoneans them all the time. But just imagine the 10 way diamond been there at its peak. Now more foreigners now they been the yank that money they out of the country and can't go with no nothing. They not we not been getting no plan, nothing in place. Nobody know they check them. Some of them obviously then picking them the family then don't become Sierra Leoneans. But that time they been get people them all over the place from Guinea, from Senegal, the Gambia, they come and base now diamond areas them. Now them been the reaping the lion's share of we resources. Not been get no responsibility to nobody, and the certain way them they do as they raking money, then they go build now their own places. So not most of them they not be even care say, oh, if I die tomorrow, at least if I get anything for left and this country, I don't enrich myself and enjoy. Nope. So a very deep. I don't know how then one for Duam because we get Sierra Leoneans away, then they go Guinea and come some then did it way, then they do probably business or work there where they get the same thing. So I don't know how then go set that because the moment we say foreigner, it don't know. Somebody come with they try for enforcer, it become a problem because we they get more people waiting they travel now Guinea and the vice versa. So not to think this way you for rush you get some caveats in places where you need for put them. And I also agree that the price of that thing if for be charged in dollars. If you they charge things with Sierra Leoneans and they get like passport in dollars, so why you not for do the same thing with something like that? Because the value of money obviously they drop compared to dollar. So if you say for instance, you say 6,000 leos, 5 years later, so then that will be only 100 to $200, maybe less than that. So it's necessary for let entire to dollar. Unfortunately, not to dollar with a deal with not to dollar now with currency, but that then SSF they tie some things away Sierra Leoneans for getting at the country we a very important passport, the non-tie to dollar value. So I believe say necessary for low tie to dollar value. The problem probably we will get now the enforcement part because Sierra Leone that now with problem we can pass good laws them, but nobody know the enforcer or the one the way then the enforcer at the end of for lined up them pockets. Yeah, one posse way go there in charge, it can get a man then at the streets where then go and look, and now money not to any electronics, so after all, it probably might not benefit Sierra Leoneans, foreigners and they then they gave a Sierra Leone passport, so how much more work permit, you know? If you not get the right person in the right place, we go do the right thing for Sierra Leone, people and go get them, even if you call them, say $500, somebody go undercover and pay $200, and somebody take them put them in pocket because there's no electronic system where it go indicate that this person don't get this permit and he don't pay this money and he go direct na this account, so that go easily be a problem because like easily if man If we not get the right people and the right system in place, just a matter of let you pass something, you know, somebody go get that permit out maybe 100, where you go na in office na 59 mark down. But would I go try for account for then amount then they way they out over time, all the things that they need for put a lot of things them in place inside that law, they especially not to just for the foreigners that forget the permit, but law for the inside that the one then way then they sign off then thing and they consequences for they if they end up for audit and then find out say this amount they are and equivalent to waiting we receive for that amount. If they not do that, not the same problem no more. Over and over, you will see hundreds of permits out there with no accountability no go there for that in terms of finances. So not to think the need for speed in the sense that try for get all the right laws them in place, and if for pass now the right channels them and people that vote on that, so that Sierra Leone go Sierra Leoneans then go benefit from that process, because for let somebody come all the way na India for just can't him up now shop they pass, come on, Sierra Leoneans are able to do that. But and the other thing actually way for which is sometimes actually you no need for make law for let people and pay too much for that, but you can get law inside the job permits the way they give, especially people away in the couch organization, where if for they inside that law say now this number of people you for hire, where you come with this organization, you need the need for the number of level of people and way for we not the number for be foreigners if any, the rest is for be Sierra Leoneans, as they always say, you go na China, no job not the way you they get without go through a Chinese person. If you get job there, no company not the way they go with na China and go with the ideas and you get for car with people and for car who do that job there. It not the work, So when I look for best practices and apply them, sometimes not to just for individuals and forget permits, rather now the companies and more the people them wait and they come for can start business, then forget, because if he get permit, then he open store and all of a sudden the car triple A and our relatives and all the car with for put in charge, and the rest then $50 pay job now then they give to Sierra Leoneans. The rest not the top. Now they your family members then they car with. This for actually give people in places where then they give permits and other things there for less Sierra Leoneans they start business. If for give them ideas, say sometimes we need for speed up for give papers and opportunity. So we own the way then they can start job now, because all we they hire as Sierra Leoneans, we all who they do something as Sierra Leone, we then they on a payroll. Now all na Sierra Leoneans there. But when we they go for get paper from offices, then they waste time we take pass it begin really for pull strings before you get the document we need for get. And some of them, me particularly, I get for tell them say, bo, this thing if you work, not to any other person who can do this job. That's Sierra Leoneans there, And today, that's Sierra Leoneans and they do it. But for that, you get that document, then they pass you thing. So please, una dena places for open doors for Sierra Leoneans the way they want come with job or way they want create opportunity. Una for always know say that for be priority, because they need to come with any foreigner for do the job. Now we young people with the hire for let them do the job, Sierra Leoneans there. So all them things and they for day inside that package that will make the thing open up for Sierra Leoneans. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Maybe we can take 2-3 calls. Maybe we can take 2-3 calls. The phone line open now. I did follow the conversation. How on the Facebook page the comments them. Mohamed Conte they ask say how wetin do person for pay money for work permits. Which one way they give feedback na per the phone here? Not mix so. How or why an individual should be okay. Mr. Williamson calling. Alright. I don't know why they don't begin give feedback. Well, look out, Mr. Williams. Yes, Mr. Williams, you get 3 minutes, sir. Waiting you want contribute now, sir.
Contribute on this labor affairs. Well, I don't know what you now permit or now for just produce workman there.
The work permit.
Well, the work permit, yes. I can say the people in way they bring work come to the country. They right forget take work. They right forget work permits. But if there be restrictions,
the employer or the employee,
you will get like for say you get company where one can.
So the employer,
the employer,
okay.
Now forget the work permit.
Okay.
Oh yes, not to the employee forget the work permit. Now the employer forget the work permit because now they request. Say well, at the camp for can do work, and at the bring so people there for can do the work. Now the employer, not to the employee. No, the employee not get anything for get work permits. When they can, the employer when they get the work permit. If they want any employee or they want any person for work for them, they go through Ministry of Labor and tell Ministry of Labor, hey, I want 10 plumber. Una give me 10 plumber. So Ministry of Labor could provide the 10 plumber, then they send and go to them. When they send and go to them, then test them and see if who that fit for do the job, then get the job. Easy as that. Not so wait man tell me they do. I can always make reference to wait man tell. Not so wait man they do. Wait man they bring they can bring expatriate camp on a higher job. They go bring a 2-3 expatriate camp. But labor affairs, no. The Ministry of Labor for do. Now if we provide the workman there for the employee, for the employer. Now the Ministry of Labor for provide them quality workman them. Now this again we talked the last time say, Ministry of Labor no get no institution. When man say in online work, we go test them and see how many experience you don't get. So if you're able for train the people in there, they get good experience. So they can able to provide good workman there to them employer. Yeah. We don't get it at all. All man they can see me a plumber, me an electrician, me a carpenter. How you go test demand for no CS get qualification for that? This is the problem. In those days when workman be there, and that make us the Minister of Works is one of the ministries for be useful. That's alone. Because Minister of Works may get so many working there around, then government quarters, they do construction work all. So they be able to employ, get them, apprentice them, where could they learn them work than they, then where they learn them work than they done, then when they say they don't, I think they give them 4 years. After 4 years, they send them go to the Ministry of Labor. Ministry of Labor go test them. And it gets, when it tells them, they give them different grade. You get grade A, grade B, grade C. According to your qualification, That's when they give you the grade. They come back to the Minister of Works. Minister of Works hire you as a full journeyman. They could pay you according to the grade we get. And they work perfect on Whitman time. Perfect. Name me the work. Now Whitman time. But when politics don't come, all everybody they can see me a plumber, me a mason, me a carpenter. When you it the days when you take the man for good as a locally oneself, you end up for you end up for mess up your work. This is the problem. We not get now just I can always tell people that now 5% we get good quality work money under. The rest are just try and error. This is the one that the thing that the Minister of Labour for concentrate on. Try build up your workman them to a higher standard. So any employer where they come who can work like country, he get good solid workman them. Who's that? This is the problem. Now the employer forget about me. This is the problem. Minister of Work supposed to be one of the examples in the country. All them were remind the way they not treat that way, they now. Therefore don't tell them for me to all go work locally. What the way you book, what the way you do book before you get in a good place. No, locally. Go now work. When now work, you go get in a better life than the man with a book self. What is that? What's that? This is the problem. No one they talk to them. I go through all that process today. I now work in the Ministry of Works. If I did the let it in now 2 Minister of Works will grant me very well where I can at the school. Place now, we go make an external. Exactly. There are people in there are people in go now work. But you Minister of Labour, you forget money. Then when we don't go now work, you get a license. Maybe they all get license. We don't have plumber get a license. They from that license, they go get money from them. This is the problem. So many ways and we institution forget couple. Those are all are just corrupt people there. Corruption. All are corrupt. All corruption. And then the country not better so. Now my contribution that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I want to say thanks to Mr. Williams. Yes, Mamadou. You get 3 minutes. What's how you want carry go?
My own concern is then guy will come out Indian, China, and Lebanon. Now visit visa they carry it na the country or they carry visit and working permit together na the country. Because if you can visit, you know where for go na shop, for go sit down they do business. You know get working permit. Or you know get even stay safe for staying at the country. So how come so then guy they go na shop, go sit down they do business, they make money. We na visit visa carry it. You know get working permit visa, they not give them where they come. They not stamp in, but after 1 week, 2 weeks, they see in a shop is sit down. They're all Lebanese now, China, Indian, all them foreign Arab people there. When are their own country, who's our people then they know they allow them. Pass people they hide. Like you go there India, they chase man them. Go to Lebanon, they chase man them. Go China, na black work they work, but they when kind of country. I know that because of somebody afraid, because they get white color, like who they afraid them. They give them say okay, she don't no problem, they left, they chuk then they give them small thing. That's what they do because me for work immigration. When they go check for working permit, they meet some guy there, they hide inside the roof. They pull it and chuk the small thing, the yuki, then go. I mean the country they are lucky every day. Because even we the citizens the way the government they give work, we they play yuki because of they pay small money. If you don't see you know comfort with the contract, not sign them because of you want job. They not us. Or you go find thing do for yourself. You go see them guy and can they employ with brother and sisters that they pay the 1 million loans. Like I go to Sarah Palm for go buy coffee. The coffee has 60,000 leos for one small cup. Sarah Palm, they paid somebody where they were asked somebody they pay 1 million leos. So really, for this kind of situation in a salon. So why we government know the time for telling people that so make the issue brothers and sisters and salary up because things they go up every day in the country. Like we are for Germany, for example, from 2021 to now, we get every month 200 euro what they receive for inflation for our salary. 200 euro cash. When are the Bundeskanzler and people talk and say yes, they forgive you that money, any company way for pay we are. The company now they go clear them for tax return. So we government need for put attention by the people who they can our country. They go to the shop and they watch. Uraka with visa for can stay with working permit or Uraka for can visit, he go back. Where expire then find them, you know can get at the country. Me no careless the country so. The country na choke the choke so they flop. And then guy they need a reward. Now what I want for do they do to workers them, the workers and other mind talk, I see how they treat them, and then some of their restaurants and a beach. I see how they make them. The guy that workers they tell you they worship them. Women they worship me boss. And you come for the education system. I want President Bio because it spent a lot for this free education. I want to copy from Germany. Let's forget American system when the people they pay for themselves for study or for land skill. Like when they pay some people for land book from class 1 to from 6, make it change the system. Make it try for build skills institutions them. Where you they go tete, you don't go from 1, from 2, then begin make you go and watch for work you go leg, if na plumbing, if na carpenter, if na messina, if na electrician, you go and do practice 2 weeks. You can't result now school, you go other side back. Any work where you don't say you like, you say okay, this I want. The teacher they fair way for you, they apply for you. That's all. Then take you there. That company there now, by right, any company in that country there, any registered company, if you take up the responsibility for every year, if you employ 2 or 3 or 4 people them in company where they pay for their school fee for their land skill. Then I go take from 3, the system like Germany now they tell you so. From 3 where you sit, Mittelschule Abschluss, where you get them, you go learn skill. We don't learn skill. If you want further education, if you want to go study, you go study what you learn. President Bio spend beaucoup money for education, but we not for read no more. No sabi do nothing. No sabi cut this, separate this, and correct this, and put under. We need for change the system of education. If they want advice, we will not get PhD or masters, but we experience. We sit down at table, we tell them, we mind, then we get the PhD, then we go decide and know how to do them. Because the system of Germany is quite different from the system of America. Because the system we use in Salon, the system of America, anything that you the person individual, you the pay. And the other two government for look off. Then private school, they are all them private people that wake up in the country there. Then school, hospital, there other thing there. Like school force. Germany will not get private school now. We all equal. We all at the same school where they go. Would they wear uniform and clothes? Would they wear? But the connection day. If you pick they go school, if they call at the school, say me picking they go school. From there, you the mama, you take the pick, go to hospital. You go take if na sick, you go tell us na sick, right? Almost week or almost days. But we salon the system all thing affect for it. They make the people they suffer, the people they strain, no help, no day, and the people they get sufficient money for take care of them picking them. Then private school also every day they buy, they buy this, they buy badge, they buy bag, they buy socks, they buy uniform, they buy this, all running a waste of money. People they give 1 minute. And then private school also, Germany also, we get everybody we can at this country get insurance card. Insurance card, the doctors and they get the office there, they get them office the way they go. You go meet and say, oh well, this that a mark for if you pay you get or anything. But hospital for admit, now government hospital and everybody go admit. We not get government, not get private hospital now. Yeah. We all are the same hospital where they go admit. So if you the best doctor, they all know OPOP in the whole hospital for themselves. Our government of hospital no go die. We they go spend boku money na satellite or this new one they call na Lom Leander, this that all man they go spend government for try for stop for give them license for private hospital, private school and for close them, government school all man for go them take all the best teachers and put them at the school them, pay them boku money. And one thing, when you can at school first year, we na your first year, when you go to school, we dey pay €15 for printing. Any subject we get, we dey do na school na ya. The teacher dey print them, he come, he shape am to everybody. No pamphlet. Any book they will they buy, where they give one book na the school, where they everything there, for example, like the Bible, where they everything there, for example, for electrical, where they all thing there. But we get two book them where we get the formula then they, and the other book where they pick some two key write in them explanation and so what. That do they use up per exam. So this is the band separate. The other one got the get all the system, the books that they in a system, they print them, they can you call they pay €15 for the year. So till the year done, we pay nothing. So government need for change the system of education. So that we go get skilled workers, they will not go Rongo, Guinea, Ghana, Nigeria for people there. And we the taxpayer, we go to pay tax back, then go to get money more and more for build the country. But if the old man they make lagas business, we talk about Asabi, you know the implementer, you need put, you need the watch yourself for go, you just the mass number, you need the reach you.
All right, thank you, Mamadou.
So me have you that day. They are big.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see. Until Mamadou scatter this. Yes, Mama Musa, get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry if you need background awkward. I didn't I really drive. For me, important for everybody get permits. It's not only about the money. Now another means where you they use for you get accounts of people then within the country. Because inside that permit, I believe say when you don't submit your visa, you know, this thing first it starts with immigration, not just the labor force. It starts with immigration. I don't know, then country they are all day, you get different type of visa we count you first at the country. Because your visa now they determine if you for supposed for them at that country there permanently or if you're not a visitor or for whatever thing we come with you. I don't know how salon visa system they happen, either from your own immigration or the embassy system. Because if you come as a visitor and adapt them visa you for, and later when you come to the country, you change your mind, you want for stay, you for go through process first for like you even able to forget like that kind of temporal stay there. And during that moment where you stay that temporal stay, and you know one for the idle, you probably they get working permit so that you go them will allow you for work. When some people then say now the companies them for ask for working permit. No, to me, now individuals forget working permits. If you're not a citizen of the country and you not get right for permanently staying at salon, you require working permit for work na any side. I believe say what in labor for do now for make sure say all institutions, I don't care who side you, especially their important institution where they employ people them. Say any foreigner where they work there, if forget working permit. As long you're not permanently, you're not a citizen, you're not permanent because they even then country their whole day. Now so we job them before they employ you, they ask if you get right for staying in America, if you get right for working in America. Sometimes they ask you for working permits individually. So if you're not foreigner, you come. Either you come on visit, you decide for change your mind for some reason, say you they stay in the country, you go through the immigration process and then give you that stay there, whether it's a temporal or permanent. And if you require working permit for let you work on any side, every job, the state for tell the job then, labor for able for tell all the institutions and say, if foreigner one for work, you forget working permit. So individually you can go for your working permit, yes, you get right for pay for them. And a fine for late day in dollars because these are foreigners. Because instead of them begin change every day, you go after 2 years, it change. Before that let be in dollars, it be permanent. If you get for be $50, let be $50 permanent. Because some of them money then they back, they even help the state. Mind you, that person don't apply for visa, he don't pay for the visa, he don't come. He don't come to the country, he don't get you working permit. He don't contribute to the economy of we state. So coming to whether them forget certain job, not forget this job, if for be citizen or not, I not by the idea. We self within a them country there. In the beginning, if you're not a citizen, I believe say the only job where you not go get one, you not go vote federal election, done two, you not go get state job. Because state job for let you get you get for be a citizen. I think we self not anything and they will for practice. But as long you qualify for any job and you go through the immigration process, you get your working permit. You get right for work any side. One thing the way we labor for labor company or whatever they call them, labor ministry, they're lazy part now for fight for the citizens them wages. Most of the time they're not able for talk for their own citizens then say then company where they come una for make sure say the citizens them own they employ them for able to get this amount of pay. I think that then they then can go for themselves, then all bribery. At the end of the day, some people and they even lay them off for no reason. You go to that labor, you go talk to them. In fact, they're not the watch yourself. People in the flop now then do more than they every day. They're not able for fetch for nothing. I think the only time when me don't witness say somebody fight for Sierra Leoneans them. Mostly for the Legorgi and Good Road. Where be then Africa mineral. He fights hard, he makes sure say all the youths them who they employ on that side they appreciate how much they pay them. And that moment the way African mineral be operate and they all be really appreciate Mosire Fadika at that moment because he stood for them and make sure say they're able to pay them fine. So now then we own labor fail for do. So the people away the Canada country from Musa you don't left, they don't know say you not visit they go for. Immigrations then they not just need for Sidona office, then forget staff the way they visit area, then I make way they come. They don't know which address you they come. They don't get all the information then there about you. If you have a visit or do away for stamp you visa, they don't stamp you for 6 months or for 1 month. Come on, after some certain tenure, then for the pay some surprise visit in areas then. Go to these stores, ask people them what you document. If you go meet them people, but they're not they do and instead when they go to some of them areas then they go for themselves, go for funny envelope there. So that makes some of them think and they know the work. Me not they blame the employers. We labor force not they doing work, immigration self not they doing work. And I make at the end of the day we get beaucoup people in our country where the country cannot even account for them. And you know one for the foreigner come back in the country, they idle. So you just need to go through the immigration process, you get a working permit, then you're welcome for work any side because at the end of the day they pay tax and then develop and something where they boost your economy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mario Musa. Okay. Well, it look like say the same way the public notice been there, we look forget. Let's just remind way back within the Ministry of Employment, Labor and Social Security been tell we at that time. Increase of work permit fees for non-citizens. This now for inform the general public say an extensive consultation that after we them be stand down and then be pull this with the social partners that are the Sierra Leone Labour Congress and the Sierra Leone Employers Federation and comparative studies that the sub-region and the approval by cabinet say the work permit fees then go increase them inside 2024. This time be December then be pull them. Then say the attention of the public or the one for make you catch say the fact that sector categorization shall be affected consequently. Sector categorization. That be to say the work permit fees they by sector. Yeah. In view of this, they say formal and informal organizations are expected waiting to cooperate in full. For further inquiries, let you contact the Ministry of Employment, Labor. No, not to this. But wait. That other one be there. We remember where we did talk. I try for look for that one day. But obviously, we get for fair way for secure jobs them for Sierra Leoneans. Get menial jobs. I think that particular one they be even point out to certain jobs them. We then talk about experts. And we point to certain jobs then though. Oh, fena. Let them make tower they hide no more. I fena. I know we don't plan for now because of the people and they go back and forth on this. We go there back tomorrow. Yeah? Till meet back tomorrow. Till police say tata.